Hello everyone, I just wanted to go through what I've recently been doing in my journal. I have been pretty bad at keeping it up the last few weeks just because I've been struggling a bit. I felt really burnt out, but honestly that's when I most need to keep up with my journal. So the last few days these have all been like my brain dumps. I should actually probably label that. Maybe I should do that now. I can't remember where my stickers are though. I think they're in here. Ah, amazing. I can't remember what color my brain dump is. This is the issue. This is the issue, you see. I believe it's green. Why do I not have a key? See, this is just an issue. Oh, I haven't even done it in this one. Oh, I have it in here actually. Oh my gosh, this one I have too many. Yes, okay. Green is my own personal thoughts. Okay, cool. We are going to label this somewhere. I don't know where. Everything is stressful at the moment. Maybe just no. Guys, this is the issue. Okay, I'm gonna put it down here. That's media. This is more. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can go there. Sorry, my voice is really not doing great today as well. Oh, there's like no room on this one at all. Oh, maybe it's gonna have to go there. Okay. Yes, so I have been getting back into it in the last few days, but it has been a little bit of a struggle. And before the last few weeks, I did have quite a few weeks where I was away on a placement, so I wasn't able to keep up with like printing pictures and things. I'm just gonna take a drink. Maybe it will help my voice. I wasn't able to keep up with it as much, but I did have a lot of things to collect and put in here. So I might just work backwards and then see where we end up. Is that okay? I don't love working backwards, but we're just gonna see where this goes. I'm not entirely sure. So today's the 27th. I have a few things on today. I have a doctor's appointment, which I am quite nervous for. Not really sure what to expect of it, so I'm sure I will have things to say about that afterwards. I might even write in it right before I leave, which is in less than an hour, so who knows. And then I also have a little get together with some of my friends tonight, so I'm sure I'll put that in there in some capacity too. I also have another get together on the 29th, so it's a pretty exciting weekend. I'm actually really looking forward to it despite feeling really burnt out. I think it's something that will be helpful for me. I did have plans of things I wanted to do this morning, but I decided to instead take the time to do my journal because I just don't want to push myself too hard. I'm very fragile at the moment, so I need to just take it slow, you know? So I'm trying to force myself to take it slow, but it's harder than it seems. Also, I just remembered that I was going to use this time to bake, and I completely forgot until right now, and now it's definitely too late because I have to go to the doctor. So I guess I'll be baking this afternoon for my friends get together, or I can just go buy something. My brain is just such a mess at the moment. Anyway, I added this card, which is the same One Piece card game here. I've collected so many. This is not even half. I bought a starter pack, so now I have like over 50 cards, which I love. I love having them, but I don't think I want any more right now. But I just got to the episode yesterday in One Piece where Caesar Clown is like fully shown for the first time, so I added this card as a remembrance of that. And then this was a little receipt I got from some presents I ordered for my friends. I love Blinkbox. They always like include like little stickers and like little stamps and stuff, so I really appreciate that. And also they always wrap it in like washi tape. They have washi tape around the wrapping, so very much appreciate that. So that was that, and this is one of my best friend's birthdays, so it's also convenient that that is on that day. More brain dump here, and a little spider that was on my arm during lunchtime at uni. It was so cute. It was so cute. You can't really see it here, but it was the cutest spider ever, and it did not want to get off me. So that was a little bit of joy in my day. More brain dump. This was the day that I realized, oh, I'm showing a lot of signs of burnout. Because first I was just like, oh no, and I wrote it here. I was like, I don't want to watch One Piece, like I don't want to journal, I don't want to play games. Oh no, I'm suddenly not interested in any of my special interests. Like, this is bad. And then I was like, wait a second, I think it's burnout. I think I'm heading towards burnout. And so this was so useful to reflect on that, and know in the next few days that it's not because I don't like One Piece anymore, it's just that I'm really burnt out and struggling. So I reached Punk Hazard at some point during this week, but I can't exactly remember when, so I've also put the Punk Hazard card. I really like this card. I was really excited for Punk Hazard as an arc. I don't know why, but I have enjoyed it. I have enjoyed it so far, so I am happy with that. And then 2 movies I've watched in the last like week to 2 weeks. I can't remember when, so I can't put it on the exact day, but I watched Sinners with my housemate. I don't think she liked it that much. I really was like trying to push us to watch it. I was like, can we watch it please? I wanted to watch it in the movies, but we didn't end up doing that. And it definitely subverted my expectations. I don't know what I expected, but it was certainly confusing. But it was also really fun. It was also, the messages were interesting, and just it was interesting. It was certainly an interesting movie. So I don't regret it at all. And then I watched K-pop Demon Hunters, which was so good. So good. If you haven't watched it yet, highly recommend. Obviously if you're into anime or K-pop or anything like that at all, or just animated movies, like 100% you have to watch it. But even if you don't usually like that stuff, I feel like you might also just really like it because it was a really good movie. And I'm still listening to the soundtrack. I listened to it at the gym yesterday, and it's great. There's some great gym songs in there, so absolutely 10 out of 10. I had my housemate's birthday party, which I covered up a lot of because there's people's faces I didn't ask if they wanted to be in here, so that was a lot of fun as well. I really enjoyed it. We played Werewolf. I love Werewolf, or like Mafia. It's like my favorite thing to play. Like, I love a lot of games, but like I could play Werewolf or Mafia literally all day. Like, I love it. Ever since I was a kid, I played it on a lot of camps as a kid, Mafia, with my cousin, and it's just like, it's really special to me, and also just a game that I like. I love that it's so interesting. It's so interesting, and every game is so unique, so that was really fun. And then I don't know what happened this day. These days were all blank, so I was filling them in afterwards. So this is a photo that my housemate took of my cat, which was really cute. This is a sticker that I got a long time ago, but I just had it in my journal. I was like, I'm just gonna put it in. I don't remember where I got it from, but it's pretty cute. This is me. Oh, this is when I reached Punk Hazard, I guess. I don't know if it was exactly this day, but then I was doing some initial thoughts about that, where I thought maybe it was going, and then I did fish surgery at uni, which was interesting as well. I guess I should also do brain dump for this page. Do I need a label? Do I normally label the brain dumps though? Because like technically this journal is like all brain dumps, right? Now I'm getting so confused, but I'm just gonna stick with it for now. Yeah, so that was that day. This is when I picked up my starter deck, and the starter deck came with this booster pack as well, so I put some of that in there. And then we moved back into when I was away, which I don't think I'm gonna go over just because it's like, I think, yeah, there's a lot of photos of other people, but also like a lot of photos that I don't know if I'm allowed to show because it was like uni related. But one fun thing I did get is I got these stamps while I was away at a market, and they're like really old stamps, and they have animals, and I love them. And so I think I might leave that there for now. I will just briefly talk about my extra little field notes book, which is where I put any like additional things. I might just flip to a different page, sorry. There's more stickers in there. So I just started, oh goodness, I just started doing, so when I was really struggling as well and I didn't feel motivated to watch One Piece, I was like, let me engage in it in a different way. So I love doing these like informational pages. So these are from the One Piece sticker book, and I was basically just identifying which Jolly Roger each one belongs to, and then writing a bit about the crew. I only just started it, but I do want to do the rest of the stickers I have from the One Piece sticker book. And doing this did make me kind of miss this this book, which is just this used to go in this cover, but really just made me miss having the rings as well. I also just love having this little charm on here, because also, if you can't tell, my this is getting extremely thick, and this is only this started in April and it's June, so there's a lot of it left, so I'm a bit worried about that. And I do miss just having the rings. So I made these pages about devil fruits, then I had ones about the bounties, which was really fun. Then I started one about the Dendomushi, but I didn't get very far. And I just miss being able to put like everything in there. But yeah. Oh, I forgot I did this as well. Oh, I completely forgot about that. The Mel Easter egg challenge. I was reviewing the 2024 one in preparation for this year's one because I was so excited. Oh, yeah. So like I miss having this, and I need to be able to use this cover is the thing. But I also love this book. So I have seen people take out, that's Sanji's birthday. I just had a sticker on the One Piece character's birthday. I have seen people deconstruct these and put them in rings. Obviously I already have a lot of pages, so I wouldn't really want to do that with this book. I kind of do want to at least keep this book going until the end of the year, and then maybe after that I could think about how next year I want to incorporate these together, because I don't know that I need the Hobonichi pages. Like, I don't feel particularly attached to these pages. Like, I can do it on any kind of page. I think having the dated pages is good, but obviously I could create that in this. And I think I have learned a lot of this from this, what I enjoy, that then next year I can take that and incorporate it into the ring system, just so I can, you know, include more of the things I like, and then have less months in there but more in them, and then once that gets too full, moving it to an archive and then having the new one there as well. And I also just like being able to swap and pick and choose and swap what's in there. Like, I feel super attached to these pages, so I never wanted to take them out. I could just leave them in there. And I don't feel as attached to anything in this book. Like, yeah. And initially when I got this book, the plan was to just write my brain dumps in here and then to continue this. And I was gonna leave this in the cover. This was gonna be still my like main book. And this was, Hobonichi was really just gonna be for brain dumps. And that just didn't happen. So it's hard to know, because like when I was doing this, I was like, I love doing this, but I don't love doing it in here. I wish it was in here, but this isn't really like a thing right now. It's just like the remnants of that. So I haven't really decided what I want to do, is the long and short of it. I really am a bit of a completionist, so I don't want to not at least finish this to the end of the year. Like, that would make me really disappointed. But also, I don't know. Would it be bad if I deconstructed it now? Like, after I've already put all the pages in? I feel like that's risky. That's very risky. It's hard to know. Or could I just take out some of the later pages? Could I just take out these pages and somehow leave these ones intact? Probably not. Anyway, things to think about. But I think that's maybe a reason why I also have been not as motivated to write in here, because it just isn't exactly what I want right now. I really want to just write about my interests a lot of the time and not about my brain stuff. But also, I do recall that when I had this, I really didn't want to write about brain stuff in here. Like, and I do kind of still feel this way. I feel like if I had this, I wouldn't want to do that. So, it's so confusing. Anyway, we'll think about it a bit more. I do love these field notes books, so I do want to definitely use them to an extent. I could always possibly use this as my brain dump, and this as other things. I don't know. Anyway, these are just thoughts. But yeah, that's how things are going right now. I'm excited to get back into it, and yeah, we'll see how things progress from here. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!